getting 3 yards with that one. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop.
Brings up second down at the 45-yard line.
Tua. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
That's good.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
From the 35, here's second down and 7.
Brings up second down.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
Third down and 7.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing on third down, Tagovailoa. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
32 stay. All right, come on.
They snap it to Tua. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Dolphins first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Brings up second and 9.
To throw is Tua. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. A tough spot here. Third and long. And some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. This one, a deep shot for Rice.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Here's Matt Ariza now. He'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. On the return, here's Washington. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back to South Florida after this.
Hey, turbo two. Hey, turbo one. Long. Out.
On first down, Tagovailoa. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
All right, come on.
Here's Tagovailoa. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And it'll be third down. Throwing is Tua. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Tua. This one caught by Waller. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. It's a big play there for Miami. A pickup of 44 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. Here's H.M. And he will dive into the end zone. Come on, H.M. Touchdown, Miami.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Jason Sanders on for the point after. He's got it. The Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Nico Remigio to bring it back. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. Not much there, maybe a yard. From the 29. Here's second and 8. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Isaiah Pacheco. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6.
We'll try and run it here with Pacheco.
Isaiah Pacheco.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on fourth down. On play action, it's Mahomes. On the move left. He runs with it. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Miami after this. Second down, they need 7. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He gets that to Brown. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Chiefs.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
43!
Here's Mahomes. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
The result of the play is a turnover on down.
Two and that on first down. This one complete to Washington.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
That's good for a Dolphins first down.
From the gun, here's Tua. Quick throw here is complete. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Washington, a 9-yard pickup. It's second
To the air again, Tagovailoa. He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
And the Dolphins first down.
All right.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. We'll get this into the hands of Devon Achane. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Tua to throw again. Throwing on his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, like that final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Now, here's the Dolphins and Tua going for 2. Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Remigio now on the return. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, Malik Washington. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Hey, come on, two. 18. 21G.
A shotgun snap for Tua. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
The 38-yard line.
Tua, give it to Achane. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 5. Here's 2. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
They're going to go. It's Tua. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have a Dolphins 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some. There's a handoff to Achane, running left, and he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. A play fake. Now Tua to throw. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Achane. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Here's 2nd and 9.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down at the 16-yard line.
Back to throw is Tua. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal. Achane. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
2nd and goal this close to the end zone. It makes sense, Mike, to keep the ball on the ground, but what you're not planning for is that you suffer a loss. So give credit to this defense. They've now changed the entire equation. It's 3rd and goal, but they're not so close anymore.
Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Here's Tagovailoa. It is brought in the end zone. Malik Washington.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for the second half. Now, here's the Dolphins and Tua going for two.
The Dolphins are
He looks to throw. And he will get in for the two. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Got him there. That's Rasheed Rice. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And a 1st down, Chiefs.
They go play action with Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again. It's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. And the Chiefs have a 1st down.
1st down, Kansas City.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down.
A give here to Pacheco. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes on 1st down. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Chiefs. Well, Greg, really down to the point where every possession they need to score, and they get a touchdown here to stay alive.
Mike, I like what I'm seeing out of this team. They find themselves down big late, but there's no quit. They're continuing to fight back, and they got a chance to make this one a 2-possession game here late.
That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grasp. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Washington now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. This one caught by Waller. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for the Dolphins. First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off play action, it's Tua. Open man downfield is Brown. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Hey, come on, two.
Here's a give to Achane. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down, 8 yards to go.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Quickly to the outside and complete. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Ready.
They'll run right here. It's Achane. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2.
On the tackle. A 2-yard pickup. Brings up the third.
They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And the Dolphins are going to have a first and goal coming up. They can find a way to convert on third and 1.
That's another Dolphins first down.
Here's a run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
One more time, it's Achane. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Come on, Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now. I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Myers is back to boot this one away. Remigio now on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. On first down, it's Mahomes. In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
It's second down.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. Open man downfield. It's Rice. And he's taken down up past the 35.
And the first down, Chiefs.
Here's Pacheco. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Jordan Brooks getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's third down. out of the gun. Here's Mahomes. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long. Throwing is Mahomes. That's caught. Travis Kelce. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Chiefs.
First down throw, Mahomes. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Mahomes now to throw again. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Ifeatu Melifonwu.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just...
Well, Brock, it's another picturesque day of Florida sunshine here at Miami's Hard Rock Stadium. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Miami Dolphins. group is out and about ready to send this one away. And here we go from Miami. Washington now to return. He's brought down to what looks like the 24-yard line.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
They're right here.
They'll start the drive with Achane. He will be stopped now, but lots to like about that effort.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that gets the ball rolling.
Ready.
Going to the ground again on foot. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. Working quickly here.
On the tackle. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Hey, come on, two. Come on, two. Come on, two. Hey, come on, one.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time.
Get set. Come on, one. High. All right, go, go, go. Ready.
2nd and 15. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
18 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Let's go.
3rd and long for him here. He's going deep this time. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Thrown in double coverage, odds are against you.
Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. And it's out of bounds. Took a bounce and it's going to be marked right along the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Bounced it outside, but still no luck as he's brought down at the line. 2nd down coming up.
You know by now, Kate, with this time we spend together these toss plays, the best way to defend them is to hit them before they get started. And that's exactly what the defense did.
This is Henry on 2nd. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Jackson on the keeper.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
For the Ravens.
He has it at the 22. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
All right, fellas.
Here's Achane running right. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Kyle Van
Offense in the hurry up here.
High, come
Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 14. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
20, TX.
Tagovailoa facing 3rd and long. Trying for the deep ball. They connect on the deep shot. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That's good for the Dolphins. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line.
That's another Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Tua again. Has him on a quick hitter. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Offense up to the line fast.
14 more yards. That's another Dolphins 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
Again, it's Tagovailoa. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Working quickly here.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Ravens' 11-yard line.
Hey, 21, TX.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. And the defender coming away with it.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good off semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Backed up in the end zone. Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Out of the gun, Henry. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down.
Through 1 quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They start out with a 2nd and 3. Out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
When they drop these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
1st down. Here's Lamar. The screen pass falls incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now it's 2nd down.
This quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Setting up the screen. And he looks it forward to the 43-yard line. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Lamar now from the gun. And the Dolphins are there to bring him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a chain up the middle. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 38-yard line.
2nd and 8. He puts some juice on a deep throw down into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Ravens will take possession at their own 35 after they track him down on the return. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once. And didn't it?
He's taken down. The Dolphins rush Kinto. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Trying again, following the sack. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Could not beat the defender there. And that brings up 4th and long.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
44.
Chain on the inside give. He swings in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd down carry for A-Chain. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
21G.
Now Tagovailoa on 4th. This finds its target. That's Hill. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. It's the Dolphins. With it, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Tua looking to throw. Looking slant route, complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line. A-Chain, 1st down carry. They didn't have full steam ahead, but they ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down at the Ravens' 25-yard line.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. That's Cox. He's got Washington. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Clock running. Miami Dolphins will hurry to the line.
That's good for another Miami Dolphin.
From the red zone now. Has it in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 5.
H.N. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line. On 3rd and goal, it's Tagovailoa. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
Kate, how many times have we sat in meetings and heard from offensive coordinators, you get down to this area, we got to be able to run it. Got to be able to run it. We get time coverage. So you know what you should do? Run it.
Tagovailoa throwing on 4th. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
Hey, listen, whether he swatted that down or made the pick, either way, this defense is going to be celebrating one heck of a goal line stand. But I'll tell you this, that pick, what it does, Kate, it plants a little seed of doubt in that quarterback's mind the next time he's down there.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. He gets a lock behind one, deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. He's trying another one deep. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Escapes out to the left. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First and 10. Here's Jackson. He's going deep. This is caught inside the 15. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead just before halftime. DeAndre Hopkins the touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Washington now to return. They'll have a long field ahead of him, partners. He's wrapped up shy of the 15.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Finds him on the crossing route. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
He's back to throw. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing here just before halftime. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And they pick him up again. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Trying down the middle with Henry. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Running once more with Henry. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
No, we change it.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Pass pulled in by Henry. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Working quickly here.
13 yards. And the Ravens 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Washington now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Solo left side. Ready.
Tua off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
He's right. 21G, 21G.
Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up second down.
Hey! 20, 20G.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Let's go.
Here's Tua again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be second down.
To second and 10.
Watson, Oscar. Go ahead. 20G. Wait.
Sticking in the air, it's Tagovailoa. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be third and long.
Kyle Hamilton.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on third. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Those are the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 5. It's fourth down.
Turbo 3, kick.
To the air yet again, Tagovailoa. This finds its target, that's Hill. And he'll go down here at the 16. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
First down, Tagovailoa to throw. That one connects. This is down all the way to the 3. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Dolphins first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
H.M. has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. Another for H.M. And he punches this one in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins start the second half with some needed points. Devon H.M. with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
At their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Lamar back to throw. Gets into him on the screen. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second down. At the 19-yard line.
Lamar now from the gun. Gets his running back. It almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. Working quickly here.
18 on the play. First down, Ravens.
First down, here's Lamar. Dumps it off to his running back. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard. At the 46.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Handoff headed right to Henry. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. From the gun, Jackson. That one finds his man, likely. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Ravens
1st down throw for Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, look at this, here he goes. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
Give right side to Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Well, they're hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. They did it! He made the interception! Willie Gay with the pick. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here's Achan. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the 25-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. Completed over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
4 yards. That's good for a Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
30-yard line.
2 now from the gun. Launches one deep downfield. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Back to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Jalen Waddle, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Offense staying out there, and looks like they're going for it. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
turnover on
50% hit rate on fourth down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the fourth. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Ravens leading by 5. Here we go, 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Flush down now to his left. He can run it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Henry. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game. This one's quickly mopped up, too.
Talk to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. He's set up the screen for Henry. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Setting up to pass. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Look at them, they don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4th. Here he is to throw. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs. They've got 1st down from the 31.
It's a turnover on downs.
Winning team.
He'll look to throw it. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Back to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
16 yards. And the Dolphins, 1st down.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. Could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens make the play that should win them this game.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game. It happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences in my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 38-yard line.
So the Ravens will fly home with a win. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get callous because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start, all about how you finish.
So
from beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Miami Dolphins. Men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway from Miami. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Again, it's Achane. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. 2nd and 9.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Now Tua. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Up the middle, Achane. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. It's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here's Tua. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Here's Jackson to throw. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
Complete to Mark Andrews. A gain of 12. First down, Ravens.
Now Jackson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 1st down, back to Achane. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. This 2nd and 4.
At the 12-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Achane here, they stay on the ground. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
And the Dolphins, 1st down.
They'll run, Achane. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. A line of scrimmage once again, the 5, as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. From 40 yards out. And the Dolphins use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on it. Are you going to put a smaller corner on it? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Offense set at the line for this next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 1. Here's Jackson going deep for Hopkins. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have it here at their own 15.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. And off to Achane to begin the drive.
And
nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right
now 2nd and 9.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down at the 16-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete.
You could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Looking to pass. Tua. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Tua sets up to pass it. That is caught downfield. It's Waller. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Give him 32 on the play.
All right, let's go. He's right, no.
1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. 2nd quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll give this to Achane. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the handoff, it's Achane. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 13-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here's Achane. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 14-yard line.
Cover 3, kick.
A run now from Achane. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
It's 3rd and
Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
No sign of Tua departing. 4th down. They're going for it. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Ravens are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down. As you said, in the red zone, definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. And they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Now it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. They'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
They set up the screen for Henry. He's got room past the 30. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Jackson. And now he'll turn, and off his back foot, he'll heave this deep. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
And at a 42-yard line here and brought down there.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here comes 3rd and about a foot. Again, Jackson. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Cam Smith. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
at their own 20-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll run for it with H.A. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Tua on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And the Dolphins, first down. 1st and 10.
Tua going to throw. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10. And again, it's Tagovailoa. Flushed out right. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit.
53-yard attempt.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Offense set at the line for this next drive. And they trail here to begin the 2nd half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
That's going deep for Bateman. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. You see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's going deep for Bateman. But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging because after all their halftime talk, adjustments and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
LHN on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
Right back to H.A. on 2nd down. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of a yard.
They fake the handoff, now to it. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field that took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Now Tua. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And the Ravens are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. So that, Charles, maybe the play that this defense has been looking for.
They've hung in there, and if they lose this game, it won't be from a lack of effort on their part. The key question is, can the offense finally do something? Because we're into the 3rd quarter, and a 0 is still glowing on the scoreboard.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. Gets home, down he goes. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
It's 2nd down.
Running from the gun with Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. That's going deep for Bateman. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. a delay of game there. They could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach. Frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
The Ravens send their punter out now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this kick will be touchdown as they spot it inside the 45-yard line.
Their own 41-yard line.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's Achane to start the drive. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
That's good. Good Dolphins. First down. 1st and 10.
Here's Tua. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 41.
Nursing such a small lead, you thought he'd take better care of the football after his last drive. Now for the 2nd straight possession, he's put all the pressure right back on his defense. They need to take a stand and hold that lead.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. On the move to his left. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 in the 1st. Jackson now. Quick hitch, complete. It's Hopkins. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
To throw is Jackson. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
From the gun, it's Jackson. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Jackson and the rest of the offense staying put. They will go for it on 4th. Jackson from the shotgun. Steps away to his left. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Everyone gears up for 3rd down, talks about the importance of it. But 4th down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more. And, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on 4th down.
They couldn't ask for much more at this point in the 2nd half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Kyle Van Noy on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now run by Achane. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Miami Dolphins.
This is Achane. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Tua going to give this to Wright. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Now Tua signaling to change things up.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Being chased out left. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa escaping the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
No, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
And right with it here over the middle. And they'll get him down short of 1st down, right on the 10-yard line.
It's 4th down.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. And I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
Some teams like to start aggressive to begin a drive, but this is still what you expect to see in normal situations. Just call a simple run, get a few yards to begin the series, and set yourself up for something bigger on 2nd down.
And he's going to be out, down inside the 20 at the 15. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
And that's a much-needed 1st down right there. Look, they're down by 8, so logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
16 yards. That's good for a Dolphins 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll stay right on the ground. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one out in the line of scrimmage.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
From the gun, it's Tua. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Stan gets with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Here's 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll go right back to right. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. They'll give this to Wright, running right. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side, the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. That one looks like he'll throw here. This is caught. And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Right. Will take this in for the Dolphin touchdown.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Tua and the Dolphins offense staying put. They'll go for 2.
The Dolphins are running up.
They're going to try and run. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he won't quite make it to the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30.
Well, that's something you haven't had to talk about much this game. A nice big play right there. But this team, overall, they haven't done a whole lot offensively.
Well, they're still sitting on the goose egg. We talk about defenses having pride in a shutout. This offense wants to get rid of that 0. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Throwing, Jackson. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. Jackson. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Cam Smith.
14, Ravens 6.
Time definitely of the essence now, just under a minute to play, and here we go. Oh, the Ravens say they have it. They do have it. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
This is 1st and 10. Jackson to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He's got Henry. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Here's Jackson. And this one is incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them to completion.
Now Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses are focused so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
Now Jackson. And this will be caught. Touchdown. So in the final minute here now, a 2-point conversion will tie the game.
The touchdown's massive, but now they've got to have 2 to possibly take this to overtime.
Listen to this crowd now. Their guys need a stop on this 2-point conversion. Throwing now is Jackson. And they don't get it. It's incomplete. They got the touchdown. Could not, however, get the 2-point conversion to cap it. And they're still down by a pair. So still a chance with just over 20 seconds to go, but they need to get this one back, no doubt. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Tagovailoa looking to throw it. And he'll look downfield for Waller. That is intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. My, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
This defense has been so stingy all game long. No reason to think it's suddenly going to open up now. They took their shot, but this, like many others, falls incomplete.
Here's Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This ball intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Dolphins are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you can just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover, after turnover. As this game unfolded, they were doing all the dictating, right? They told the offense exactly how it was going to go down today. So you saw them deflate with every series, didn't you? Every time they ran onto the field, it was slower and slower to get to the football because
I got places to go. People to see, time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going. The women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming. My pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot cause we ballin' and spittin' up every hour. Look, mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goody power. Like a number one fan. Don't open my mouth, let her talk to my fans. My Benjamin Franklin's. A couple of grands, I got rubber bands. My paper planes making a dance. Yes, I'm like that's part of my rebuilding castles that's made out of. She's amazing, I'm fire blazing, hotter than Cajun. Girl, won't you move a little closer? Time to get this maximum wage that belong on a poster. I'm in the days that is waving at me like, damn it, I know you. You run the show like a hoster. Tell me whatever and I'll be your gopher.
A live look there at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Today, half of the AFC East ready to square off between the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go from Miami. Brandon Condrington to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle.
1 yard gain. Brings up second.
Here we go, 2nd and 9.
At the 27-yard line.
Fourth pickup to their own 31. Zach Sealer there to bring him down. Working quickly here. Play action now with Allen. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him, and that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
15 yards on the play. And the Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And that's good for a gain of 5. Derek Forrest able to make the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the 38. It's a big strike to Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Achane, a 1st down carry. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Offense up to the line fast.
4 yards. That's another Dolphins.
Achane. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Working quickly here.
Short of the goal line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Running for it, it's Achane. And he's in for the touchdown. The Dolphins have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. And it would be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
Sanders all set to send it away. Cotterington now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. On 1st down, Allen. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
Quarterback with his renounce, kid, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
You can keep your job in the NFL as a D tackle if you eat up space. You really can. But you make that bad when you can defeat blocks, penetrate, and create runs for losses as a defensive tackle.
Let's see what they went with on third down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Big strike here to Moore. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First down, Buffalo.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down, Bills.
First down throw for Allen. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills make it a 2-point game.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. And it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for two, but it doesn't work out. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Washington now to return. Nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Tagovailoa on first down. He put everything he had into this one. This is inside the 15. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
H.M. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be second and goal.
On the play leads to second and goal.
Gets it again. He does not get in. They stop him at the 1. Back-to-back stands at the goal line, and now it's third and goal.
Brings up third and goal.
We're back for the second quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score. They'll run. It's H.M. And this is going to end behind the line block. A great stop down in close. Now let's see if they want to risk it here on fourth and goal.
Loss of 4 yards. Brings up fourth and goal.
Here's Tua. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Dolphins push this to an 8-point game. Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on fourth and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like, you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Has him on the quick hitter. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
It's a gain of 8, but it brings up 4th down.
They will go. It's Allen. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Shakir in motion right. And taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. They cross the 40 on a nice run. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. Allen to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins take over after forcing the 1st turnover of this ballgame. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked off.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did. And boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
No gain on the play.
2nd down carry for A.J. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
He's brought down by Shaq Thompson. A 1-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
Now Tua to throw. Waddle makes the catch. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's A-Chain up the middle. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after a 2nd-yard gain. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Short pass brought in. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Working quickly here.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Miami Dolphin.
1st down, Tagovailoa to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for
From the red zone now. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins grow their lead just before halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
So now the Dolphins going for 2 again.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Stick into the air. It's Tagovailoa. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Well, what's the old saying, partner? You can't win them all. 3rd go and a 2-point conversion in this game. And that's only the first time they did not end up in the end zone.
I know we're seeing a boom in this aggressiveness in analytics, but I will tell you, Kate, there's only so many plays. I mean, I guess you're going to see more coordinators and coaches spend off seasons adding more and more and more plays, but you only get so many reps during practice, and I am curious how many more 2-point shots they've got on that script.
Sanders all set to send it away. LaVisca Chenault to return it. Things going well so far. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instinct come to life.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Getting out to his left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
They'll try the right side with Cook. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. 4th down, here's Allen. Got his man, Shakir has it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Bills moving quickly now, they're in the hurry up.
First down, Bill.
Allen now on 1st down. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
2nd down, Allen throwing again. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Allen on 3rd down. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
A certain variation of this play has really become synonymous with one team. And you know what I'm talking about, the tush push over there in Philly. But its roots, this has been one of the offense's greatest plays long before Jalen Hurts and those Eagles put their own stamp on it. So simple to run, so tough to stop.
Here's a screen for Cook. He's still going at the 30. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
You're With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
One final shot before the half. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Bass now to kick this away. Washington now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Miami.
First down, here's Tagovailoa. Completed over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Second and 1. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Matt Milano in to pick it off. And the Bills are finally stopped on the return. They'll still take over on the edge of the red zone. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Now it's Cook. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Another one for Cook. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. 6 yards from there. It's going to be second and goal.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and goal.
Cook goes the wrong way and he's going to lose several here.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
56.
Third and goal for Allen. Has it in close. And touchdown Buffalo. The Bills start the second half with some needed points.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Moore going to motion over right. Allen looking to throw this. This is caught. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
22,
That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Washington now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Tua off the play fake. He puts everything behind this one. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Going on third, Tagovailoa. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Maxwell Hairston picks it off. And the Bills will take over with the football just outside the 30. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
I mean, where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Allen off the play action. Brought in right side by Moore. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Bills.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills cut it to a field goal game.
Bills 19.
Set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line. Going play action, Tagovailoa. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
It's this to Waddle over the middle. Ooh, and the stop made awfully close to the marker and in midfield. It's going to be 3rd and short now from the 49.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
2 and out from the gun. Oh no, they get him yet again. Matt Milano in to pick it off. And the Bills are going to be set up and goal to go after a great return down inside the 10.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Handoff headed right. It's Cook. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. So they'll have some time to prepare for 3rd and goal. We're at the end of our 3rd